Muslims. But essentially, there we go. We've got mobile recording now.
So we're back enjoying the night in Saigon. It's the same time. It's the same day. It's a couple of hours later since we.
It's not the same day. It's the next day.
Oh, it's early hours of Sunday, really. Oh.
Yeah.
So it's a bit quieter here now, Stewie. But
yeah, we're doing an even more outdoor broadcast. We've got rid of all the equipment and we're just recording the voice.
Recording the voices and watching Iceland against Hungary. 1-0 Iceland. Should have scored there, should have been 2-0. I think Iceland's in the blue. I'm not exactly paying attention. No. I can't say it was what drawn me here to watch Iceland versus Hungary. So anyway, we've got another couple of clues for the competition which we're going to put on Facebook. Was apart from the Lancers, the Huggers
Weavers.
and the Weavers, we've also got the Tuscan Raiders.
Yeah.
And the one that's probably going to give it away. Should we give the other one? Should we give this one away? Can you remember it?
I don't know.
The side saddle.
Yeah. Side saddlers.
The side saddlers. So that's it. I think that you've got to get it from that, dear listeners, and we'll leave it from that point.
Yeah, answers on
there goes the
Facebook.
squid man, the dried squid. No sign of Mr. Tuan tonight. We still don't know about his motorbike.
He hasn't got it back yet.
No.
Do you like the squid?
I don't mind it. I wouldn't buy it myself, but I have, eaten it. If I'm offered it by my Vietnamese friends, I eat it. I like it, dip it in the chili. The chili. It needs the chili with
Have you only been served it one way?
Well, yeah, like barbecued and sliced up.
Because there's one guy who kind of double fries it and adds some spices and stuff, and it comes out much more like really, really crispy bacon. It doesn't taste so fishy anymore.
What about the oil? Does the oil taste a bit like fish burnt?
No, because he doesn't use fish oil because it's fish already.
Oh, I see. What kind of oil is he cooking it in?
Sunflower oil or vegetable oil or something like that.
Alright.
But there was only one guy, and I'm not really into it anyway, but someone I knew bought it, and it was a variation, so it was quite nice, because I hate the normal stuff, really. If you
like I say, it's not something I would order myself. I do like the little quail eggs, though, as you know.
Yeah.
Ciao, Chi!
It's
good to be back on the streets, a bit more atmosphere. And we've got a bit of heavy rock music in the background, which will...
Who's this then?
I don't know. Oh, Def Leppard, I think. But I didn't put this on.
There's a joke in there somewhere. I used to know loads of jokes about Def Leppard, but...
I quite like them. I liked them at the time. Saw them live a couple of times. Saw them once in the US of A. Very good.
The drummer's armless though, isn't he?
Oh yeah, very good. Bob-omb. That reminds me. You know I play guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was playing Wonderwall. May I?
You may.
Oh, I was playing Wonderwall. Well, yeah, she said to me, look, can you please stop playing Wonderwall? And I said, maybe.
Yeah.
I stole your joke, Stewie. I feel bad. How is it?
Yeah, that was about right.
I did actually crack that joke playing the guitar on Wednesday. It was brilliant. I've never done that before.
It's not a bad joke, is it?
Not
it is. It is a bad joke, but jokes are the best.
Let's play some Master Plan on the next show. That's my favourite Oasis song. The Master Plan, you like that one? Yeah, we started watching the video with the Lowry Museum. Was it you I was watching it with? Maybe not.
When were we in the Lowry Museum?
You know the Lowry paintings, the Matchstick Man and Matchstick.
Yeah.
Well, the video that Oasis made for Master Plan is like a Lowry painting.
Oh.
And it's alive, it's moving, it's all the characters walking to the factories are in a cartoon strip, and the band members are stick characters in the painting. It's a brilliant video. One of the best ever.
Sounds
And
good.
it's one of their lesser known songs for some reason. I think it's one of their best, if not the best.
Yeah. Well, just getting a bit classical. And to be honest, Oasis and Lowry are probably as historically significant as each other. But why do you think we have people like Lowry whose paintings persist? Because they're so iconic. I mean, I took a photo.
He did a lot of painting. I think you've got to do a lot of paintings in the same sort of style. For him, you find your own niche, don't you? You create a niche
But
sort
he
of
always
style.
painted the same kind of things. Like his style was almost born out of the need to convey so much information in one picture.
Yeah, but I mean, you could argue the same about Dali with surrealism, couldn't you? Because
Oh yeah, and I do. That's the point I'm making, that these individuals have a certain style and it stands, like we were talking earlier, a picture paints 1,000 words. So yeah, I think we need to change the music now.
so
So what's this tune that you put on now?
I like this one. I like folk music with stories, good stories. This is Where Do You Go To, My Lovely by Peter Starstead. It's not very loud, I'll tell you. And I like the last verse. It's about
I know
the
this
girl,
song.
the girl who's obviously lifted herself out of poverty, and he's met up with her again, love of his life, and how she's changed. And at the end, again, it's like that Me and My Mungie song we were talking about. The punchline's right at the end of the song. But in this one, they were growing up on the back streets of Naples, 2 children's living in rags. But he's the only one who really knows who she is, because she's living in high places now. Just great storytelling, good story.
Yes, and really, that's what a song is. Good story.
Well, not some of the EDM. It's just like slogans thrown out here and there, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's for a different purpose. It's for jumping up and down in a darkened room with flashing lights. And if you see it as only for that purpose, it works really well. Just don't try to read too much into it.
Yeah. Well, no, it's trans for a reason, isn't it?
I once went to a concert at the Royal Albert Hall. It was some kind of classical concert in the afternoon. And it was with my mother and sister. And then that evening, I was back in Brighton, and I went out to a club with a friend, and it was proper hard dance music, and I appreciated both music so much more because of the other. So in the afternoon I enjoyed the music, but as soon as I started hearing the other music, I was appreciating the memory of the music I'd heard in the afternoon, and vice versa.
I like the way music can, when you hear a track, it takes you back to a memory, and you can smell it, you can taste it, you can see it, obviously. You can't touch it, obviously, but it's there. It's like it's inside of you. It's like a spiritual flashback.
Well, this week I found the original video of one of the first tunes that got me into dance music in any way whatsoever. It got me into a few other things that I won't want to mention here, but let's just say it got me into dance music. And that was a tune called God Is God by Juno Reactor. And you should definitely watch the video for this. Way back when, I came home from a club with a mate to his house, and we put on MTV, and this tune was on, but the video is so weird that you will be transfixed, and the music is quite trancey, melodic sort of stuff, so you're almost hypnotized, and you're watching this stuff thinking, what on earth am I watching? This is the most bizarre video I've ever seen. And then it gets to the end and you think, what was that?
I like that movie. It's All Gone Pete Tong. Have you seen that?
That's a good movie.
Very clever because he's a top DJ with music, and then he loses his hearing, a la Beethoven. But he does it all visually. He carries on his career by using visuals.
Talking of which, did you know that Beethoven, when he was losing his hearing, he wrote more bass-heavy stuff to try and hear it. But then once his hearing had gone, and he was writing it all from memory, that's when he went back to writing the full spectrum of stuff.
Interesting. Well, it's good to know. Genius sticks with what he knows whilst he can. I guess it's just about your scale and scope of abilities, really, isn't it?
Talking of which,
so he was half deaf when he did that.
Yeah. But I've got to ask you a question now, and I'm going to be honest that I took this directly from QI, no show. But
okay,
how many paintings did Van Gogh sell during his lifetime?
I don't think he did any, did he? Wasn't he sort of unknown?
It's a trick question. He sold loads of paintings because one of his first jobs was working in a gallery.
Oh, right.
He just never sold any of his own paintings.
Yeah, I remember someone at art college telling me that when Van Gogh went through his blue period, there's loads of like historical art theories on what his influences were and all that. But the reality was he just couldn't afford any other colour paints. Come on. Our live street interruptions there. Are we still on the Johnny and Stewie show? This is the Aftershow.
Yeah, this is
show. But he just couldn't afford any other paint. Yellow paint's very difficult to get now, and it's not difficult to get, but it's the most expensive one.
Although traditionally or ancient times, blue was very expensive.
Oh well.
Because wasn't it originally made out of bugs from the Amazon?
Well, maybe he just had a load of blue left over and couldn't afford any more, but that was the point.
It makes sense.
That was the point he was making.
There's a really great video on the internet of a team. I think the proper phrase is a crew of graffiti artists, street urban artists, and they've got a whole warehouse to paint. Like they've been given an entire warehouse, and this video is a time lapse thing, and they paint absolutely amazing paintings, and then they get to the end and they find they only have black left. So the last painting is a huge black based mural that stretches 100 feet.
Well, we're going to listen to some more Christina Perri, Stewie. This is assuming we haven't got an advert coming on, but
we probably do. But yeah, you missed what I was saying there because you ran off to change the music.
Just a technical problem with Seasons in the Sun. That was the first song I ever remember learning musically at school. That's quite a while ago, so I fed up with YouTube now these days. It's just all adverts, isn't it? All the time you're interrupted with them, and it's the same annoying adverts.
Yeah. I recognise this voice.
Christina Perri.
Oh yeah.
This is the tragedy that we nearly fitted onto the show tonight. The last good female songwriter I discovered, like this girl. Well, actually, that Taylor Swift's quite good. I have to give her credit. And Lady Gaga obviously is a good songwriter, good musician. From Britain, Amy McDonald. Do you like her?
I don't know her that much.
Yeah, her first album was really, really impressive. Second one wasn't bad either. Yeah, she's good. She's a good songwriter. Down to earth Scottish lass. No, I've got a feeling this coffee shop opposite is going to be successful now. No, I was talking about the phone shop spilling into it. But actually, there's people now in there all the time.
Yeah.
When you saying something about banks and coffee.
Yeah, banks and coffee shops are mixing in England.
Another joint venture.
Maybe it's the way. I mean, to be honest, what's to stop this bar that we're in becoming like a department store by having an iPad on the table and just doing a deal with Amazon to deliver shit here.
Yeah.
And here they deliver stuff every 10 minutes, so they just send someone on a motorbike.
Amazon do.
Well, the way things get delivered here is a person brings it on a motorbike.
But can you buy from Amazon in Vietnam?
Probably not, but there's others like Lazada.
Which one?
Lazada.
Lazada?
Lazada. Biggest e-commerce company in Vietnam.
Alright.
Just been bought by Alibaba for like $1 billion or something.
And is it in English?
No, it's Vietnamese.
But could you go to their website in English? Yeah, that was a yes.
Yeah, you can't nod on the radio.
Yeah, well done, mate.
I'm just going to turn this down a little bit.
La la la. Oh, you killjoy. See how the Icelanders are doing. Are the Icelandic guys doing alright still? Well, it was 1-0 last time. Boy, how's your birthday, man?
Good.
Yeah? How old are you today?
39.
39. Good age.
Yeah.
One more thing. Chúc mừng sinh nhật. Yeah, cheers. Chúc sức khỏe.
Yeah, I think
It doesn't seem any quieter, it still seems pretty loud.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to turn it down and just lined up the next tune. But I thought what we'd probably do is cut chunks of this in.
Yeah.
Just make a sort of extra show.
Yeah.
And do you know what was playing on the other YouTube? Losing My Religion by R.E.M.
Oh, that's a good tune. It is a good tune, listeners. Losing My Religion by R.E.M. But Stewie is going to spin a different track. He hasn't let us down so far. And it's still 1-0 to Iceland. I don't know how good Hungary are these days.
Yeah, you may have spotted this isn't R.E.M.
This is Bon Jovi. I recognise it. Whitesnake.
Getting closer. It's not Whitesnake.
Oh, Alice Cooper.
That's the fella.
Is it? Oh my god. Now I remember listening to this in Ibiza in 1990 maybe? 1990? No, 1991. So yeah, I remember going to Pasha in Ibiza thinking it was noisy. I was more into this sort of music.
Yeah. Do you think the headphones that they sell in the phone shop are any good?
No, I think they're fake.
Because I was over in...
that wasn't the question though, was it?
Well, it was really. 'Cause I was over in Cambodia and I went to a night market in Phnom Penh or Siem... It was in Siem Reap. And there was a woman selling these and she said, yeah, you can try them, plug them into your phone, listen to your music. So I did. They sounded awful, so I didn't buy them. Like, they're not Beats headphones, you know. Beats are like £200. And she was trying to get 10, 20 bucks for them.
Yeah.
I mean, back in England, and probably other places as well, you can buy really quite decent headphones for between about 20 quid and 50 quid.
So I'm going to buy some peanuts.
Some peanuts, not some quail eggs.
No. because she was here trying to sell them, and I was not concentrating. Oh,
I've got a 10,000. Alright, you bought other things. Well, that's realism.
That was. So why did you choose this tune, Stewie?
It was further down on the list, and I thought I haven't heard it since 1989 or 94 or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm not into peanuts.
No.
They're quite nice sometimes, but
Roy.
Yeah, thank you.
Your poison running through my veins.
so shall I put another cheese on?
It's a great tune.